What is up, newbies? Technoobagy here, and welcome to episode 6 of my Road to Diamond SMG series. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos. I apologize that I've been caught up with a few things, mainly school and getting back into the habit of school. I just haven't had much time to make many videos, even though I really wanted to. But yeah, I just haven't got around to it, so that's why I'm making this one for you today. Another thing is, even though it really technically isn't included, this isn't going to be the last episode of the Road to Diamond SMG series, because I am going to do one on the Peacekeeper as well after this, just to sort of complete all of the SMGs, and hopefully you guys should be looking forward to that, because the Peacekeeper was a pretty cool gun. I mean, it was the first DLC gun in Black Ops, I mean in any sort of Call of Duty game, but it's been talked about for a while now, and the Peacekeeper is kind of old, and it's more or less just a normal gun now. But anyway, we'll jump right off into the usual layout of the video. So the Skorpion, which is what this video is about, is probably one of the most underused SMGs in the whole game. It's the SVU of SMGs, pretty much. Like, no one really uses it unless they're getting diamond SMGs, and then once they've finished with it, they kind of just put it aside and leave it like that. And this is mainly because it's really, it's not too good of a multi-purpose gun, but it really can be. But it just depends really how you play and like what your play style sort of is. If you like to rush around, then this gun is perfect, because you can kill people really quickly, like the second you walk around a corner. But trying to go for long range shots with this gun is fairly horrible, and I'd recommend using select fire if you were going to be doing that. But anyway, so some of the good points about this gun is that it is really good for close range fights, because it's almost like the Chicom, just it's not burst, and it's more of a full auto Chicom pretty much. And it's really good, it's really fast, really light. I don't know, that's really the only good thing the gun's got going for it. The iron sights too on the gun are actually one of the best. It comes close with the MSMC iron sights. But yes, that's another good thing about the gun. Some bad points about the gun. There is more bad points than good points, depending on your playstyle really. But to fit my playstyle, the bad points of this gun heavily outweigh the good points. Some of those would probably be the recoil on this gun is absolutely ridiculous at a very long range, and it's insanely annoying to try and kill people like that. You really need to get people close. Other than that, it's all fine. Another bad point about the gun, well, I don't really think that's the only bad point that I can pick out about it. But so yeah, the gun is pretty evenly or unevenly balanced depending on what you want to do. Just as long as you keep in close quarters and don't run too far out, you should be fine when you're using this gun. Now I'll get into the class setup I used for this gun, which in my opinion is the class that I usually use whenever I use this, just because I find that it's the most effective for other things. Also, another bad point I have to point out about the gun is it runs out of ammo really ridiculously fast, so Scavenger is a must-have on this class. But anyway, for the class setup, so you'll be seeing it in the corner now. So obviously we've got Skorpion Evo with foregrip and extended mags. Foregrip to sort of reduce that recoil that you get when aiming down sight, and extended mags to give it those extra few bullets so you don't run out so quickly. And we've got Purple and Greed for Ghost and Hardline. Hardline's sort of optional, you don't really need to have it if you don't want to. You can take off Purple and Greed and throw on a secondary, but it's just kind of good to get those, those little extra points to get that VSAT or that Swarm, so that's really good. Perk 2, we've got Scavenger, which is a must-have for this weapon because it chews up bullets really quickly, and so yeah, Scavenger is a must-have. Perk 3, we have Tactical Mask, and this is pretty standard over most of my classes. Unless you're going for an all-out rushing class, Tactical Mask is just really what you're going to want to block those shock charges and stuns and really help you stay alive when trying to cap the B flag or something like that. For your lethal, we've got a Semtex as opposed to a C4, because I find with this class you're not really going to want to, because most of your fights are going to be close range, so C4 will kind of kill you as well. So that's why I chose to have a Semtex on this class, and a concussion as well, just so you can get that extra edge on someone. If you know someone's around the corner, you can throw a concussion down and take him out pretty good. So that's pretty much all for the class setup that we've got. For like my tactic for getting headshots with this gun, a lot of people were telling me that this gun was like ridiculously hard to get headshots, and it'll probably take you like 100 years to get it. But I found that it was not too bad trying to get headshots with this gun, as long as you use laser sight. Really, I found it was so helpful for getting it, because when you're up close, if you hip fire with laser sight on, you're pretty much going to hit them in the head, and it's pretty standardized over all the guns. But yeah, that's how you get, well, that's one of the good ways to get a lot of headshots with the Skorpion era. And also just using the gun in general is really good for getting, well, you obviously, if you use the gun a lot, you get a lot of headshots on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And when you try this gun out, if you use it for long enough, you'll actually get used to it, and it does become a really good gun. But anyway, that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you for sticking with me from not uploading for a week. I'm really sorry about that. But stay tuned for the gold peacekeeper video. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.